Hi, welcome to the Practical Corner. I'm Jonathan. This is Metaphor, and today we're looking around Brylehaven, and we'll eventually probably be going to the exhibition of the Brave, which totally has not happened yet. I totally did not make a video earlier right from the head. By the way, I'm lying. Well, not about the exhibition of the Brave, but about the other thing. You know about. Basically, this is my second attempt at this video. Because I did something. I get dumb, where I spoiled my part of my real day. Whoops! Whoops! That was at least not a good whoops. What's your story? Want to worry?
Hey.
Oh, it's not Cedar Flickerman. Is it just Glenn Fryer or what's his name?
Hail, young elderly candidate. I've been waiting to meet you.
I feel like we haven't met you, although Will basically hasn't yet. Just one time at the opening ceremony.
Hey.
You're that town crier, aren't you?
Well, he's a bit more than that. He's like the announcer for the tournament.
The name's Battle.
Battle?
Last we saw each other was just before your scrap with Cadeau's runner.
Well, it was about a day or two before I thought, but okay, that's fine.
What a scene that was. Figured hitching a ride with Cadeau would be safe, but then you and Gladell both show up.
Yeah, we were like the baby face in wrestling match, saving the day when the villain struck. It was fun.
Anyway, I've kept busy with my candidate interviews since then. Forded most recently, he's who I rode with here.
Ah. I guess we can hide him from the same interview. We'll get it from one day.
Anyway, yeah.
Good grief.
Look, I know it's me saying this, but be careful out there. The Crown Theocracy will do whatever it takes to win, you know.
We noticed. Yeah. And we're not allowed to hurt any of them. Yeah, maybe it'll change later.
They're reckless with their runners, too. Usually you'd stop and camp during nights, but not them. We just kept running.
Oh, they kept on during the evening. They are the only ones who've been able to do that so far. Me.
Huh?
Yeah.
No way. They don't rest at all.
Yeah. Guys, it's like, how scandalous. We're cheating. Well, they're the bad guys, so yes, of course they are.
Yep. An easy trick when you've got God's grace, plus loads of money and people, which the Sanctifex surely has.
Most of that second thing.
The head he's brought is quite something, too. If you want to outshine him, you'll need quite the plan.
We have one, as you guys know.
This fellow.
But I can tell you've got something up your sleeve. I am looking forward to seeing it unfold, my young elderly friend.
And I'm looking forward to showing it off. It's a pretty good scene. It's a bit
Make this a show to remember, eh?
That's a good thing about Gladiator. It's the first good one of the whole game, I think.
Noras is servicing the runner. I doubt there's even room for us to stand right now.
Okay. So, in other words, no getting back on the ship until we move from the U.S. Okay. In fact, there is one other thing I'm going to show on here. We're beginning to do trade for some other by helping some guy out. We'll see if we can find some promises.
Hello.
Hello.
I saw your gauntlet runner, so I assume you're a candidate. Do as you will, sir. Please conduct yourself with some propriety.
Oh, he's saying that for Elvin. He doesn't think we'll go on here. It's the whole president thing again.
We've had so many ruffians sweeping in here claiming to be candidates attending the exhibition. And then there's Lewis. Ugh, can't wait. Can't we all give it a rest? Why do I have to sit here wondering if all the extra guards will be enough?
Yeah, come to think of it, this would be horrifying because the Gauntlet Runners are warships. So basically, there are like 20 warships docked in this civilian city. That would be horrifying. I haven't even thought about that.
This is a joy.
Oh, begging you, don't cause trouble.
I'll try not to.
Tough, isn't it?
Oh, this blooming heat.
Yeah. And one thing that was mentioned during our board recording is the fact that this is one of the few RPGs I've played where when you talk to an NPC, you can't talk to them and you can't get their dialogue back. Like when I accidentally click through it, it just gives you that one little extra dialogue above their head and you usually don't hear it.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Yeah?
Hey, did you see that? That's just now Lord.
Oh, interesting.
Hey, mister.
You can't talk to the ferryman by the ocean to get around town, right?
That's what they give you that hint. So the developers probably think he's been in this one spot for 10 minutes. Let's give him a hint. When in reality I'm just trying to get some of the flavor text out.
Why did this happen?
Bloody hell, King's own face, all the way out here in Brillhaven.
Yeah, it's everywhere. It's the scoreboard basically.
Did he take his whole bloody palace with him then? Barney.
Yeah, that's like one of my favorite pieces of British slang. I've even heard Brad Barley before, which doesn't make no sense. Unless you think it's super. I had to do it.
Barney.
It's high out here. Yeah, well no, it's not. I wish it were. I hate winter. Stanford isn't fun.
Hey, mister.
You know that Mr. Mystic guy? I think I just told him.
Indeed.
In the chaos of the tournament, people who don't belong are congratulated throughout the city. Like what wretched elder child?
I think Will feels beard burning. Because Will is the wretched older child.
What a ridiculous gathering of lesser tribes. It is because these vulgar groups are allowed to flourish in the country in such disarray.
Oh, so we actually walked in on a that's what's wrong with the country speech.
Yeah.
Oh god!
It's as you say, sir. The country ruled by Roussant is what we need. This is a Roussant soldier.
Yeah, explains a lot.
What a ridiculous gathering of lesser tribes.
So you say, thank you, Ricky. Yeah, like, alright, let's board the ferry. Well, okay, I see that one other guy, so let's talk to him. The one's board the ferry.
This is our candidate. Mr. Yufa, the island's people must change, and to change them, I must first change the country.
Okay, you're wearing a mask. That means you're totally trustworthy.
You look like a rug. Anyway.
He does!
But no one would heed the words of a pagan like me.
Interesting. So he's on board with the church, but not technically of the church. He probably wants a promotion. Probably wants to be confirmed, essentially. Interesting.
I can only move one space forward and one space backward.
That's funny. That's good. I like it. Good promotion.
Voluntary conducted. Anywhere you want to go? I'll take you to the far bank. Or you can probably walk there.
Yeah, that's funny.
Your choices are Merchant's Bazaar, Angler's Inn Square, Arena Front Wharf, or Nevermind.
Okay, so to use the story, we'll go to the arena front and war. I'm pretty sure.
Good choice.
Also the only one.
Uh-oh.
Unless I'm wrong. We'll cross that bridge if we come to it.
Here we are, a rant from your pleasure.
And I think I knew the wrong place.
Cal seems buzzing today, too.
Not my fault that time. Rumor that.
Man, it's hot, I suppose.
You suppose? Can't you feel tired on it?
That sail, chap. Takes your fancy today. I believe I shall play safe and fist on wager on monsters.
Oh, well, most of the monsters here are already dead.
Said the dapper spectator.
So that's actually a poor choice. In fact, the whole monsters won't be here in most cases. It'll just be the heads.
I'll take a punt on the Parapus spider as a long shot. If he dies, well, that'll be its own amusement.
You weren't betting on that one. He's never won a fight that I've seen. Although the only fight I've seen is when he tries to fight me, so that's an explains why.
Ha indeed, I'm sure I'd enjoy that as well. Beasts are most entertaining when they've gone mad with bloodlust.
Okay, you're very sane. No, not really.
Instead of dapper spectator, how about morbid spectator?
Yeah, I will like that better.
Which tribe should I bet on today? Is his headline. It's Idol's Day afternoon, by the way.
Yeah, I have memorized the days of the week in the game yet because the months are the same, but the days are not. Oh, and this is the Coliseum. We'll spend time here later. Right now I can't do anything yet. Oh! So I wasn't supposed to go to the Coliseum yet.
Double it. He says they're not ready yet.
Yeah.
So this Roger guy, he says, oh,
Oh. Keep it on screen, people. Can I move?
it only comes up when you engage in that person's area. And then he's,
Oh, okay, so who was it?
Like,
Was it this guy or?
no, it's probably this guy here. There you go. Please maintain your sense of decorum while enjoying the arena.
I did not expect that to stay. That's cool. Learn something every day. Thanks for teaching.
You're not an imposing sailor. After I collect my reward from the Coliseum, I'll treat you all to a stonking great meal.
Stonkin? I have to use that one officially. I saw Wicked the other day. It was stonking big time. The Wicked movie's really good. That's what I'm trying to say.
That's our captain, a real man among men, you are.
I'll pretend that was a
That's
compliment.
what the subordinate sailor said. A
Yeah.
real man among men.
I was going to claim the compliment even though I knew it wasn't mine.
Entering the Coliseum is what makes a real sailor. It's the Oceana way to impress someone.
After he said the right, they say, "Arg!" Who just sound right? Like I expect Richard Wright to Cooper to start making fun of point. Yes sir, yes sir. Arg!
Straight ahead. Come down, subtle some of this slop, I'll show you straight ahead.
That's amazing.
Of course, that was the made-for-TV version where he says slop
Yeah.
instead of the other accent.
I can imagine. So that's the Coliseum. We can't get it up. I just said that. Yeah, I tried anything.
It says they're not ready yet, still.
Yeah, they won't be ready for this whole part of the game.
Can't believe I'm actually here at the famous Coliseum. Please maintain your sense of freedom. A true sailor's flight in the Coliseum. Coliseum? Oh my, how barbaric.
Yeah, you knew somebody would say that someplace.
I can't wait for the next fight.
Ooh, what do you saw?
Mysterious old man.
Hey, Tony.
Oh, you really said it. He says, oh, I do believe I know your face from somewhere. Said the mysterious old man.
Oh, this is actually the guy I wanted to find that I gave up on finding. Yay.
Huh?
Wait, you're the old man who was in the giant sandworm's stomach?
Oh, that. So they're actually called that from side quest. It's cool. No, not side quest. This is we mentioned when we first went side quest. The main quest, but they're going back. That's pretty cool. And you don't have to find them either.
Hoo, none other. And then it's why are you there, why are you here, or how did you get out?
The sound's kind of dark, but I actually do want to know. How did you survive?
How did you get out?
I mean,
How did you get out of that worm?
truth be told,
Oh, I didn't intend for that worm's belly to be my final resting place. But after running into you, young grubs, I long to see the outside world again.
Oh, so we were thinking about ending it all, and we put the for life back. You saved another one, well, good stuff.
I just gave the worm a little poke with magic to loosen up its belly. From there, why, it was no trouble at all.
I wish it'd been that easy for us. We had to fight all sorts of monsters, and we got trapped in the worm. It was like being inside monsters going in Pinocchio, where the white whale and the strange goes. Even though the beast wasn't actually a whale, but it was just like a beast of some kind, right?
I guess. So you got me out the same way we did. Anyway, I'm glad you're safe. A little grammatical error there in the script. You got out the same way we did.
Yeah. Well, like in terms of sheer power, it would be an error, but I think they've validated the scene over there.
You got me out?
Oh, the out, never mind. Yeah, that is total error. The out, yeah. Unless they're making it open back to Throttle from Super Mario RPG, which I totally hope they're not doing, because I hate whenever she says anything. Like, her main character part is putting the in front of every place where we go. And also, I came across this Let's Player who was playing a totally different game that character wasn't in, and decided, but still decided this one character reminded her of her, so people could put that character forth into her speech randomly. People begged her to stop in the comments to keep doing it. It was great.
That's sure. Once you get people commenting, you have to keep the algorithm going.
That is true. That is true. That's probably what he did do. Oh my god. YouTube, the only place where you can find success by deliberately enough time to find your controversy.
That's pretty much all social media. Because negativity is more pressed than positive.
Yeah, negative attention is better than no attention. You got it.
But that's neither here nor there. Tell me, you haven't seen glowing beetles anywhere, have you?
Yeah, I've seen a few. Please don't tell me I didn't actually pick them up on the trial. I think I did.
They're strange and wondrous insects, luminescent, with a golden lighted magma. If you have any, I'd sure like to take them off your hands.
For the right price, hopefully.
Look at this.
A glowing bug? I feel like you captured at least one.
More than that, my friend.
Oh, ho. This is it. A genuine gold beetle.
Oh, so we can hand to you. I think we're going to be on the terms then.
I must reward you for your efforts. Here, take this.
Yay.
Take my cane. Arcane dragon blood. Ooh.
Sounds like a fun crafting item for interesting
And there's one of them. Restores the magma that surrounds your body. Maybe you'll find a use for it yet.
Awesome.
What's this?
Wow, that's incredible. Are you sure you wouldn't exchange it for a worthless bug? Just who are you?
It's not worthless. It's worth a pretty penny. We sold. Uh-oh! I realized I only have one of them. I sold most of my golden beetles. I need to hang with them from now on. Okay. Got it.
But I'm an old man with a passion for insects. I only ended up in that worm's stomach because I was too absorbed in catching specimens to notice my surroundings.
So you didn't notice you got eaten by a worm? How do you not notice that?
Sounds fishy.
Yeah, it does! I can't believe I missed that.
You're traveling all about the country, are you not? If you find more gold beetles, could you bring them to me?
Oh yeah, we can fast travel to Wildwood to this town. So we don't have to see another town, we can just come back here.
If you hear that familiar chitter, give the area a quick look. Collect 12 of them for me and I'll give you this Venom Ward charm next.
Oh cool! It's like a tiered quest line. I love it!
All good.
To be sure, if you find any more gold beetles along the way, we'll come see you again.
Awesome. Next goal is flow. And no to Johnny, don't sell any more of them!
The gold beetles you acquire can be exchanged for secret treasure by talking to the elderly entomophile in Wildwood.
Got it. What else could they possibly tell me about that?
The more gold beetles you collect, the better the items are. Keep a look out for gold beetles wherever you go.
Yeah, I guess that's what we're gonna tell me. I'm just checking to make sure, that's all I have.
Ah, I see you returned. And have you found any gold beetles for me?
Hey there.
Yep, we found some more of the bugs you're looking for.
Oh, so we didn't automatically give all of them.
Hand over the gold beetles. How many more do you need? What can I exchange them for? Never mind.
Hand over. We can do it.
Ooh, let me see how many. You don't quite have enough. If you collect more, perhaps 8 will do.
Okay.
I'll give you this Venom Ward charm.
Okay, so I like 3 more.
I'll return your gold beetles to you. If you collect a total of 11, come back and see me.
No, don't return them, just keep them alive.
Nah.
Okay, No, I was thinking, oh cool, I didn't have to worry about clothes by accident. Now I have to worry again. Okay. I'll just do that. Well, there's a room right there, so I'll do that. Oh, you already did, okay. That's fine. Alright, let's go back to the stairway. Let's go. Not there, because this was the ocean. Okay, back to the stairway.
That's your right.
Yeah, you can be right. How much was the end here?
Seabury Street, Merchants Bazaar, Angler's Inn Square.
Nice and easy.
Angler's Inn Square, I'm on board. Riley.
Oh, so it's just a while hitting time? That's annoying. Because we're not keeping town.
I think there should be lodging around here. So.
That's why we can.
There's the King's Face.
Whoa!
You can really see the King's Face from here, huh?
Yeah, I know you don't exactly, you should totally that, but you should at least know it's dinner by now.
I realized it was slowly moving, but it's coming to Browley, which was beyond my expectations.
Why? We're just gonna follow the tournament. That's for the score, actually. It's a living scoreboard. It shows the faces of the leaders.
I wonder why it came.
Duh! She said that! Oh my god, my brain hurts!
Yes.
I do suspect it keeps a watchful eye on the top candidates. It's evident that we're being observed, and as we've seen from the coronation rock.
Why do you suspect that? Couldn't it be because we were directly told by the king's voice?
Well,
Maybe that's actually for the better. Seeing that thing in the sky might make everyone really think about the kingdom's future.
okay then.
We better get to finding the ingredients, I add.
That's why we're here. We're here to find a way into an inn. How'd you do it? Do I want to work on Holmesburg? Not really.
What do I do?
For the Barnett, the Angler's Inn Square is a good place to start.
That is why we're here.
So many different candidates to choose from now. Oh my.
And also lions, tigers, and bears.
That's terribly unfair.
You must be pleased knowing that your precious Lord Milo is staying in the room next to ours.
So I wonder if that's being inverted. That'd be convenient.
Milo, what about him? Wait, you're not jealous, are you?
Is he traveling with those? That's what I want to know. Have you guys seen that movie? It's real cute. If you got kids in your life.
Of course not. Don't be absurd. It's just that, well, how do I know you won't?
That's enough now.
Seriously? Are you a little old to be jealous? You're just embarrassing yourself, darling.
She's starstruck. It happens to all of us.
This is Milo.
Oh, cool.
What is it you require?
You there. You have a look about you like one of my supporters.
Are you? I'm
No, or who are you again?
so there's no good option here. In fact, the most polite thing to say is just no.
No need to be shy, dear boy. Finding yourself drawn to beauty is only natural after all.
Oh, so you're like Vega from Street Fighter 2. Interesting.
Yeah.
Beauty is all, in my opinion. And more than anything, a king should be beautiful, should he not?
Well, beauty's in the eye of the beholder, and beauty spends too much time in front of a mirror. It's no surprise you think yourself to be paragon of beauty.
I know the hourglass is out, but I'm just waiting until we get to the evening spot, since we started over. Alas, I doubt you have been blessed with wealth enough to enjoy a room at such a lavish place as this.
You never know. I'm doing pretty well.
This guy's a jerk. I wouldn't want to stay in an inn full of people like him anyway.
You won't even know he's there, Gallic. It's all good. Oh, and we can't get it built.
Yes. Alright, you get that scroll. It turns away all who are not of the ability. It's fury.
Yeah, that would be great.
Though his sword is so long he can't use it.
Why do all JRPGs do that? I used to think it was just clouds from FF7 and Squall from FF8, but it's everybody. It's every main character in RPG.
Please don't take this the wrong way, but do I no longer look the part?
No, you look the part, and more importantly, you're worthy of it.
Oh.
I would go over to something that would be cool. Meanwhile, where is this? Oh, okay, so it's one of these colored circles here.
So many different candidates to choose
Yes.
Hey,
from.
you.
In regards, you lot aren't from around these parts. What's all this then? We're looking for a place to stay or we're not doing anything.
We're looking for rooms tonight.
Guess you said. Well, there's been a murderer clown around.
Oh, that's convenient. That's a problem we'll have to solve since we happen to be in town.
Really now?
And the only scum I can imagine doing something as horrible as that are Paracus or Elda.
Oh, thank you for that. Okay. I should know not to talk to guards by now.
Let's both hope that a guest is all.
Ah! Thank you so much for your rod. We have to bring D&D to town one day. Next week, we ask for time to play that a little bit.
So many different candidates to choose from now. Oh my.
I'm not sure a way to get back to you. We don't need to do that now, so don't worry about it. Okay, so what I should really be trying to do is get into the colored circle and everything that. So, let's see. Like that.
Julian,
Okay, I guess we have to
Business is done.
you're a professor considered a strong candidate in the tournament. How are you feeling?
Oh, did we walk in on one interview? I think so.
Yes.
I'm finding it hard to believe this headhunt was proposed and accepted for the exhibition of the brave. It's positively harsh.
Well, Blade can be nasty pretty short, we all know that. Particularly when you're involved in blood sports like this. And it's especially true when they determine the outcome. You have some pieces of on the throne. Just pieces of on the throne. Yeah, oh well.
There's other revealed that these would-be monarchs are little more than bloodthirsty brutes, killers of intelligent life. Has it not?
Well, more on that later.
How absurd!
Shallow-minded oafs, eradicating resources with no consideration for the future. If they cared for this country, they'd offer their own heads.
God, that's dark.
What brilliant thought! I'd expect nothing less from our era's finest thinker.
What? That's insane. It's barely logical. What are you talking about? And you know,
Hey.
Loveless. Look who's here. You're that elder fellow from Maratira, aren't you? Guess we both got ourselves some marks for the exhibition.
Of course we did. Otherwise, we wouldn't be informed by this point.
Were you hoping to stay this in? Sorry to disappoint you if so, because I just got tossed out of my ear by the innkeeper.
Oh no. That's why there were three areas of interest. We're going to be together all the way as one.
Said it's already full, and the one calling himself the Chrome One can come all in. Some joke, yeah.
What am I doing here?
That's going to be an issue, or is there anywhere else to stay?
Yeah, let's ask. We want to see if we can narrow the church first down. Thanks, Ricky.
There's two other nearby, but I'm hardly thrilled with either option. On the other side of the fountain is the Golden Corral Pavilion, where knobby wankers like Ford and stay.
Oh no, ew. Also the word itself, not be wank. Oh god. You have to use the British slang for the.
If Powerpuffs or an Elvis stay in there, fat bloody chance. And there's an inn past the Golden Corral, but that one's twice as pricey.
Well, good thing we're rolling these days.
Rumors say that's where you'll find Lewis, naturally. Probably bought out the whole place or his rabble-rousing crew.
And take a look at this guy. The one with his hands maybe.
Look at me.
I'm on TV. Oh wait, I'm looking at cameras. Why am I doing this? I don't know.
I guess, but
You think so? Guess we better avoid that one then.
It'll be the last ever we get stuck with. Don't worry.
Not that we could afford to begin with. As far as other options go, there's the Spider's Den over by the tavern.
Tavern. So that if this were a DVD campaign, that's what we'd be saying.
Yeah. There's a dodgy-looking Yu-Gi-Oh standing out front, smiling all creepy like. He's right off staying there, so I'll pass.
All right. Good looking elsewhere then.
Besides, it's an inn where there's a tavern. When there's a tavern, sorry.
Well,
From this day on, I claim this as my castle.
Aren't into taverns that you can also sleep in? You're holding you can sleep in a tavern. Yeah. Okay, so I guess it's just like a motel versus a hotel kind
Yeah.
huh?
A motel's for motor vehicles and a hotel's for hoes.
Well, what if a hoe drives up in a motor vehicle? That's just confusing.
That'd be a homotel.
Ah! Are you sure you got the trait?
I doubt we'd get much sleep in the tavern. I sure wouldn't anyway. Not that this Spider's Den sounds much better.
None of you don't like eight-legged bugs.
Then again, there's no way we're getting into the Golden Corral. So we might not have a choice. Should we go check it out? I'm usually good buffet.
Yeah, let's go check it out then. Yay!
Didn't see the buffet part.
Nice addition, I like it. Okay, the one you face here.
Yeah, because the Golden Corral is a buffet restaurant.
Oh yeah! I did that, yeah. Good catch.
Yeah.
I'm sorry I missed it.
Who needs rest?
Did somebody say that?
Yeah.
That's funny.
I'm hot. I just want to jump right into the sea.
That's very sweet of you. Not really.
Who's that?
I'm about to find out.
Lina. I saw you in Martyra, didn't I? Another participant in the tournament, right?
Yep, you got it. You did her voice for a little while. I missed that. I wish her voice again.
Were you planning to stay at this inn? Unfortunately, there aren't any beds left.
Why does it happen everywhere we go?
Because of the exhibition, everywhere is full up. And after I told myself I was going to make sure to stay somewhere nice this time, did.
You seem to would trump the candidates.
Right?
I see.
That's so. If this place is no good, we'll have to look for somewhere else. So, waste of a line. But wait, that gauntlet runner of yours, the one you had parked in the middle of Martyra?
It's getting serviced right now, otherwise we wouldn't use it, yeah.
Hey, come on, what sort of technology does it use? Let me in on it too. That is a secret? Is your choice are a secret? I don't really know. Or who are you again?
Oh, okay, so I guess the best thing is to say, I don't really know, it's probably honest too. Willingness is way around the sword, but not the gauntlet. That's why we were a pilot.
What?
What a shame. You got inside without even knowing how it worked? You're quite a talented engineer.
Well, that we do. He's been hard.
Just so you know, I'm participating too. I've got a real gauntlet runner of my own and everything.
Great. Yeah, I thought it was required.
Really good for you.
Yeah. Also good because if you didn't know when you could disqualify,
Yeah.
that's what we were told.
So
So
really gum dress.
not really special. Yeah, I miss Brandon Hawk that thing. And it's only you go goody drop guns. He rules. In most.
That means if you're stubborn or refuse to tell me, I can make you do it by force.
You don't want to do that.
I'm sure you can, kid. Little mousey.
Yeah.
Whatever you are, Chihuahua.
Yep. When the Christmas I'm not quite.
It's like ghost on the bench.
The ghost is how I get to where I can name my character letters. His name is Miller. I'm walking into the stabbing him to the live. Yeah, kind of our home base.
What do I do?
I guess we both went to Wolfenburg. Probably feels left out.
Ridiculous.
Even now, the Fantasy's face flashes on. Once the exhibition of the brave is over with, on to Montario next this time.
But I love this town, so let's stay here as long as we can. In my previous video, I called it Fantasy Vendors. Mind you look like that?
Yep. I never thought I'd see the Royal Palace entire born aloft, let alone on the skybound pilgrimage to Euphonia's three great cities.
Listen, it's not just like a sculpture, it's a palace, that's neat. Probably said the person needs to come to immediately get access to it. Cool.
Royal magic. What a tremendous magic it is.
Can't get more royal than that.
Ridiculous.
Alright. I saw it earlier, but I don't see it anymore. Oh, yes. Oh, wrong way. The power of Christ compels you. Feeling shame. Then Brian get my first good voice
What do I
later.
do?
Yeah, so what about it's not that interesting. I don't know what about wishing well. Oh yeah, you can't jump that well. You're moving out, you can't jump that little curve there, I think, right?
Yeah?
Come on.
Yeah?
What do I do?
You just stand there until someone goes. What are you going to do? What are you talking about?
Better like this, no telling what'll happen.
What a sodden ripoff that boat from Royal Capital was.
It couldn't have been that bad.
I saved up all my money to striker grit for get betting big. And now it's all gone, damn it.
Oh, did you bet on the video or you bet on Limited? Sucks for you. Oh, that's probably alright. Yeah.
Oh, on the hunt for lodging, are we? I have a spare room available.
Yay!
I won't refuse service to anyone, and my rooms are affordable for all.
Awesomeness. Sixes.
Criminals? Persecuted tribes? Oh no, wouldn't you have turned people away?
Well, there are no criminals here. Oh, but they still think hybrid criminals, so yeah, that's why they said that.
Enjoy your stay.
Will do.
Enjoy your stay. I get it, stay.
Ah, cute. I love it.
Feel free to have a look at the accommodations. We can discuss payment afterwards.
Sounds excellent.
Kind of freaky.
This place seems shady, but we might as well look at the room.
It's a roof. Don't complain, Galaga. You left tonight, we do.
Right.
We can go whaling tonight.
Yep.
Well,
Oh, we're
figured they'd be out of the upper rooms with all the travellers in
Well,
town.
I should have figured.
Tis a
it-
far cry from the runner, at least. I am
Thank you.
glad to stretch my legs again.
Did you see that
Oh,
giant
that
one
was,
just now?
that was a mouse.
It was like the size of my head. It's gotta be
Oh, Galaga,
poisonous.
your head's not that large.
Oh, pull yourself together. It's just a
Stop.
insect.
Well, listen to
You're
you.
fine, Heisman.
You can't have lived in
You're
a giant
trained
sunburn den and been afraid of bugs, surely.
Hence the hut.
That's why you lived in that hut.
More importantly, we must discuss tomorrow's proceedings.
Right. We meet up with Joanna, then get to the exhibition after that. Joanna will admit to the crime. The guilt of a sanctoress, especially of her status, will guilt Forden by association. That should make an impression on Louise.
Yet for all this, we need Joanna herself. Do you truly think she would join us?
I love that you notice the option. What's the first option?
We have to trust her.
Yeah, we have to trust her.
We have to trust her.
She chose to offer her own head instead of the monster's. If you ask me, she'd not have done that if she didn't believe it truly was her child. At least in part. I believe she expressed
actually.
genuine parental love. I want to believe that, at least.
And what if she ends up not showing up? I mean, you're the one who got the worst of all of this in the first place.
If it comes to that, you've still got my head for the days.
No, we could never get that.
After all, the bounty still says I'm a kidnapper.
Oh, no, it's not
The
good,
Dash will
so-
not sacrifice an innocent life for our victory.
Yeah, exactly.
But your offer speaks highly of your spirit.
Right. We've done what we can do. All that's left is to keep our chins up and face the competition head on.
Too early yet to retire for the night. We could drop by one of the local pubs. Listen for what perks our ears. And while we're at it, might as well sit down to a proper supper, eh? Could be my last, after all.
Oh, haha, very funny. But I guess good info is important. Let's go check it out.
I'm glad they broke us.
What are we without beauty? What do we care for promises and speeches from repulsive mouths? Beauty is everything, and it is time our country reflected that.
Sounds like the candidates have started their speeches. Let's listen in for a bit.
With all skills and talents equal, would you see the crown atop an ugly head or a handsome one?
Okay, you're
Beauty is
Bye, you.
power. Lack one, you should lack the other. When I take the throne, all the hideous will be stripped of their titles. Together, we shall build a nation ruled only by radiant, everlasting paragons of beauty.
Like I said, they get from Street Fighter. No one's your asshole.
Well, he has a point about what people tend to follow.
What? This really doesn't bother you. It isn't right.
You'd rather wait for a king who was always right, then?
Enough
No,
about
we're
appearance.
halfway sensible.
A beautiful face.
But then you
cannot
don't do that
win
anymore
mortal.
now. Combat watching, so.
Without military power, the crown's voice means nothing! When I am king, I will establish a unified nation with the Rousson tribe at its head! Our tribes, our status, they mean something. You could stray from a monolith, but it will still remain. There can be no true peace without using the power we command! Hear, hear! For Rousson pride!
What pride is there in seizing power by force? Disgraceful.
When I'm queen, all the land's corrupt
No,
upper
no,
classes
we beat
will
your
be
twice.
wanted men. We'll have our guillotines sharpened and our wallets open. Those who thought to tilt the world with their heavy coppers will be ahead lighter. We'll split their fortunes and toast to our health.
Preach it, Katharina! You're just what this land needs!
Wouldn't the first target be the one on the throne, then?
Everyone's just shouting all their ideals out.
These candidates are all pathetic. Nobody here even compares to Lord Luis.
Luis isn't even in the running, lad. Poor Blight is afraid of losing to Sanctifex Ford.
You've got it backwards, geezer. He's just not wasting his time on these windbags.
I confess, I know not how to feel. 'Tis unprecedented. Never before have our citizens come together in the street in broad daylight and shared their true feelings on king and kingdom.
Indeed. Is this really the kind of change His Majesty wanted? Maybe I'm overthinking it.
Let's go in. If we hang around too long here, we're bound to get dragged into a nasty argument.
Horrible for staying with the speech. I can't believe we didn't do that. I can't believe it wasn't even an option.
When I'm king, pleasures will rule the city. A bar on every block and a flagon in every hand. All you can drink, all year round.
This is
Next
horrifying.
round's on lovely!
All of the
Let
moments
fools
was
be
it.
content with their fool dreams. Grant me the crown, and I will make our kingdom powerful beyond imagining.
Most powerful? Doesn't really mean anything, does it? Aren't you another one of Luis's flunkies, hound?
We have to strike him
Stop
down
barking
first.
and get back to your master.
Always about that goddamn Luis. I've been in the guard just as long as he has, you swine.
Well, what if it was a Star Wars story? Mine's Empire Strikes Back. My
Quite a lively
Last
crowd.
Jedi.
Looks like a great many of them came all
And
the way
my
here to
favorite
watch the
people
competition.
who know the Lord
How
Balls
are they?
and stuff.
He's an elder, isn't he?
What do you guys think?
Are you a candidate too? Well, strike me down, you're right. Never seen one of you blokes before. Might be had a look in the race, though. You'll not stand a chance.
Pay him no mind. A drunk's words weigh nothing.
Wow, there are fish swimming in front of the store.
Ah, I've heard of this. 'Tis on the customer to fish up a catch, and the chefs will prepare it for eating.
I admit, I'm curious. Shall I sing a shanty for you as you take up rod and reel,
I love that
Captain?
they actually make him fish for it. You can't just select it, you can't just clean it out, and the maker he takes care of it for you. That's so super real. I'm glad it's in the game. It's a big end. And
Is that
apparently frozen.
really edible? It doesn't look quite natural.
By all means,
Oh, that was
let
the
us try it.
Did she even look at it?
Why,
But of course,
tis
Holden Brooke likes
tis
strange foods, so
delicious.
he's enjoying it.
The aroma of the sea simply floods the mouth. Ah, and what splendid
So I know we're saying it's
crunchiness.
fishy.
I guess I'll try a bite. I mean, they wouldn't let us fish up anything outright inedible. I hope.
I like pretending to roll while this is raining. Can you do that?
It's a delicacy.
You just made that up, didn't you?
No, not at all. It's completely true.
It's rather
The fact that I didn't know it to be bad.
slimy for my liking.
The fact that I didn't know it to be true at all. I lined it up.
I said nothing since Hulkenberg seemed to enjoy it so much, but if you're
Well,
going
you're
to eat
saying
an
something
unknown
now,
fish,
right in front of her.
might you not at least sear it first?
Tis fine enough without, I say.
You need way higher standards, lady.
I love that.
Excuse me, friends.
Hello
Don't mean to
again.
interrupt your meal. I'm Batlin, a church crier for the tournament.
I just got that. Like,
Remember me?
You wrote his name earlier, Ricky, but
Sounds
I
like
just,
you
I
made a
just
hell of a
realized you
splash
were
in
cleaning on sword.
Montira, huh? Filling a
Papa!
vicious is one thing, but not many candidates took it figuratively.
Yeah, I think so.
You'll be swell. Great.
What are the other two options here? Oh.
How'd you hear about it? We're trying to eat here.
Okay.
I had to do something.
Well, you know, I love how you hear about it. He's the person covering this room for the media, so he hears about everything. And be nice, Will. Don't just ever find me here.
With a problem like that, I had to do something.
Well, the rest of the candidates had to find themselves ahead for the lineup. Rather struck me when you all broke away from the pack so soon. So, do you have a head ready?
Well, let's see.
Yes and
Our
no.
head's right here, I suppose.
Yeah, he's indicating the fish. I don't think that
It's
counts.
sealed, huh? Well, I'm certainly looking forward to the exhibition then. Especially considering the diversity of your little party. I've always preferred to chase an interesting lead over a sure bet. Can't help it, I'm afraid. So, I'll have a keen eye out for you, alright?
That Crier's an odd one. Not really what you'd expect from a Sanctus promoter. Who is he?
Well, we don't know any more than you do, so why are you asking?
Rumor has it that young candidate hasn't brought ahead. Wonder what he's playing at.
Whatever it is, he's about to get a sharp lesson in the ways of the world, poor lad.
I think he's worth keeping an eye on. Keep it under your hats, chums. But his power may rival Count Luis. I think he's just the ingredient we need to spice this race up a bit.
Always thinking about ratings. You are secret flicker.
Just got back
I
from
told
the
everybody.
did you?
You wound me. Nobody trusts a radical.
Ricky, the lane ever dragged you
I
up.
expect you'll see for yourself.
The Hunger Games.
Yeah, I've seen it.
Ah.
I like it.
Yeah, I like it too. Have you seen the prequel?
Yeah.
It's the book and the movie are really good, but it's weird. For the audiobook, they got somebody who couldn't sing to voice the book where a singer was the main character. Weird choice. Anyway, time to get down tonight. But I can save while I'm still thinking about it, so I'll do that really quickly. And okay, there we go. I was going to start singing any day now.
Look at that.
Time to bed.
Good night.
You know.
Time marches on, and the age of the new king draws nearer.
The man's sloshed. Again.
What happened to waiting for our guests? You utter buffoon! Is this why you volunteered to stay behind?
Seems like Joanna and Barden aren't here yet.
Oh, I feared this might happen. And we've no other head to offer the judges. 'Tis a precarious position.
No. Now come.
Ah! I'm going to splash some water on my face.
What? My sincerest apologies. I wasn't expecting anyone to come in. You see,
I was
you come to be here?
alone in Fantasy
Explain
Island.
yourself.
God, I didn't
Is
find that
something the
very good
matter,
when I
Bob?
heard back then.
They were here the whole time?
Well,
I'm so
my
terribly
first
sorry.
one was good, so-
We heard the Gauntlet Runner had a washroom, so we thought we'd freshen up a bit. I bathed first, and
Yeah,
was resting in the
normally
back
you
room,
like tell people when you're like.
contemplating my final day as a sanctuaress.
Sir Nuris over there very decently let us in to wash up.
I couldn't stand it, old thing. Her heart would bring any right-thinking man to tears. Could have run like a ballet thief in the night, but here she is, washing away her sins. It was more than a chap could bear, I say. Needed a drop of the grape and grain just to get myself through it.
The bottle's barely any emptier. Was a drop really all it took to get you drunk?
Oh, please do not blame the poor man. Talking to him has eased my heart for the trials to come. I cannot let myself betray you and regress to my vile delusions. I only sought to atone with myself before my sins are duly punished.
I understand. Thank you for coming. Then, as we agreed, please confess before the crowd when the time comes. To be honest, I'm hesitant to turn you in now you've genuinely decided to repent. I mean, we're hardly icons of virtue ourselves. In fairness, you're a woman of status, and it'll be a big crowd. We're not looking to instigate a public stoning here. You can explain yourself freely, in your own words. We can't ask anything more than that.
Thank you. Truly, I've felt so much more at peace since last we spoke. The fog has only cleared further, giving me clarity of purpose.
The fog, huh?
Thank you for everything.
I
do hope you win the throne.
Probably something that human was doing. What are my choices here?
I intend to. It seems unlikely, but I'd really rather not.
Yes, I intend to.
Whoever the crown goes to, we're at least going to make sure it isn't used for evil.
At last, it seems our preparations are set. We need only trust that our plans will bear fruit.
Thank you all for waiting. The very first
It
round
has
of
been
the
a long
tournament
wait.
for the throne, the exhibition
Well,
of
that's
the
my
brave,
fault. Okay.
is about to begin. Our monarchs-to-be will now present to the people the heads they seized to demonstrate their power as worthy of the throne. At a later date, when the second round is announced, the faces on the king's head, that is to say, the candidates with the top 20 approval ratings, will pass the first round.
20? 'Tis a great many eliminations in but one
So
round.
I was hoping we'd at least make it through the first, but it might not be that simple.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, your eyes to the lineup of all the gorgeous faces at the judges' table, starting with his and her highnesses of Oceania and Montario.
Oh, it's her ladyship. Lord Montario's here too, eh? And the armor on that fellow over there? A general, is he?
And of course, we have the one, the only, the people's favorite, our guest from the Sanctus Church, better known as the Miracle Saint, healer of all ills, presenting the lovely Lady Anna Cygnus.
Saint? Who's this?
Oh.
Someone fill me in. I've been literally living in a hole.
A brilliant healer. We've met, though a long time ago.
Even
Even as a student, she was born considered the kingdom's best in her field.
Looks like the crowd's on your side, milady. Can you give us a few words about what's on your mind as you take on the judge's mantle?
Well, I'm afraid you've rather got me on the spot.
I'm stage fright.
Hello, all. This city sure has, great seafood. And, well, sea creatures. Fascinating,
That
right?
is sad.
So much
Like, that
we still
is
don't know
sad.
about them.
I could remember.
Oh, I did hear about a legend of some monster in the eastern seas of Oceania.
Oh,
Imagine.
private spotlight.
Mind
Private
races.
spotlight.
I'm hoping I can
Sorry,
investigate those
love.
sightings while I'm here.
I'm on
That's
the
just great, Lady Rella. I'll just stop you there, clock's ticking and all that. But we're thrilled you're enjoying your stay.
Sometimes I can hardly believe you're my sister. Still not much of a public speaker, are you?
So she's a saint?
Well, she seems like a nice enough lady.
We'd better stop worrying about her and focus on ourselves. I don't see Luis anywhere, but I bet he's got eyes in the crowd.
Now, the time has come. Let the exhibition of the brave begin! First up is a respected gentleman of the church. Guido, the head of the monk soldiers of the Crown Theocracy.
So what people were waiting for? Get it? Waiting for Godot? Something's fishy about this.
I've no taste for needless killing. Therefore, I chose a mark with meat, abundant and edible. After the judging, it will be served in a banquet for the poor.
A stand-up fellow, my good people! Strength and compassion in one package! He's got the crowd on his side right from the start! Now, is there anyone who can top this?
I can.
I think so.
And we have a challenger! Second in line is the church's direct opposition, the spearhead of Count Luis's supporters, Gladel the Black Hound!
One look at the head and I know what you're thinking. Bit small, isn't it? Well, I can bloody well tell you I'm not like this smarmy git who fished up his dinner. I'll tell you what this is. Behold, the head of a hideous human! Where's your proof?
Yes, the young sod's right. How do we know that's really a human?
What drivel? Look at the thing! You think a normal beast could have a face like this?
Probably just made the damn thing yourself.
Oh, useless as ever. Did it never occur to him that the average citizen has never seen a human?
Now, everyone, let's have a little composure, please. Candidate Gladel, we're very much obliged. You may step down. Now, on to the next!
Oh, another fish. Well, this is like
The size of that thing. Is that the monster of the Eastern Sea?
Someone took the beastie down. Who did the deed?
I'd heard tell of a monster tormenting the people of this beautiful port city. I could do no less than grant them respite from their suffering. Such is the duty of those with power.
Who expected anything less? His Eminence Borden is simply in another class. Suddenly the critics have all gone quiet. All I hear is gratitude.
Borden's trophy is more impressive than I expected. How are we going to make a stronger impression than that?
It will definitely be fine. Oh my God.
They'll be fine. If he'd gone after us, the reaction would mean we'd have been written off no matter what we presented. Let's count ourselves lucky and trust in our strategy.
Now, no dirty looks, you lot. Next is the Pagan Assassin's Prize. Let's see what head we've got now.
And I'm glad that, like,
Thank
you,
Candidate Julian, for that
otherwise
helpful,
the girls say.
exhaustive, and I think exhausting explanation. Ooh. Now, we've had quite a succession up here, but our last is coming up now. This should wrap up our show. Now, if the last candidate, the Elden Boy, would please join us on the stage.
Where's their head?
Your pardon, madam, but would you happen to be the Lady of Martira? Joanna, the Sanctoress?
Indeed. The head they've brought is mine.
The impudence.
Oh, this is the gas queen.
You dare offer an honored duty of the church before these judges. This is not to be borne.
I've got something to say to you too. That you chief there. Isn't that Heismay? The same damn criminal you were supposed to be chasing?
That's the infamous Heismay. The huge chief of all things.
This. After we saved your hide on the road. Silence! He may be a former knight, but now he's a heinous criminal who stooped to kidnapping. Anyone who claims themselves his ally should be disqualified on the spot.
Please, wait. I have something I must confess to you all. You speak of the kidnappings that terrorized my home, Martira. I am here to confess that the true culprit behind those atrocities was me. I was the caretaker of a hideous human in the basement of the castle. And to feed it, I abducted the innocent people of my own city.
What? Absurd. Speak sense, woman.
Master Heismay is innocent in all this. He was framed for crimes performed by my hand and in my name.
And I, Captain of Martira's Guard Corps, stand to vouch for all that she said.
Just so. It was this young candidate who killed that human, cleared me of the false charges, and dispelled the shadow over Martira.
Thus, here I stand. My head is his to offer.
That's... well, that's quite a turn of events! We have our head, ladies and gentlemen, and it's unlike any we've seen yet!
How is this believable? She's an imposter. She's got to be.
Of course. That, or they're putting words in the poor woman's mouth. A sanctoress would never.
What will His Eminence do?
The Honorable Master Godot should know whether I and my words can be trusted.
'Tis true to the last word, isn't it?
Yes, Your Eminence. Without question.
Young candidate, you have done well to bring about her repentance. Now, justice must be rendered.
What? Right here and now? Your Eminence, a moment!
Thank you for your concern. But I have no objections. For a sinner like me, to confess the truth to the people has already been more than I deserve. O new king. It is my hope that you will rid the world of its twisted prejudices and common cruelties. Please. Keep this country armed with the truth.
I will. I promise.
Yeah. You bloody.
Well, folks, sometimes that's just how the curtain falls.
That's how the head
If
rolls.
Sanctifex Warden turned in the biggest head, then our dark horse here has certainly turned in the heaviest. What an upset, ladies and gents! Who could see this coming?
Those crazy kids have done it again.
What a show!
We're still not close we need to be, we're minus 49. We'll hopefully get to that later. Please don't go into another cutscene. Please don't go into another cutscene. Please don't go into another cutscene.
Barden just departed, wishing everyone well. I suppose he aims to reach Martira before Joanna's confession does.
And Forden himself. I hardly expected the man to make himself so visible.
Likely his attempt at redirection. Keeps the blame from falling on him and the church. Can't say it didn't work, I suppose. I'm certainly not blameless in this either. It was my suggestion to make an impression by foregoing the pursuit of a monster's head in favor of a person's.
I guess, but...
Nevertheless, the Lady Joanna entrusted her final wishes to us, and we mustn't betray them. It's all we can do, really.
Not bad, pups. We were passing on the course of a human hunt.
You gave a most distinctive show.
I suppose you're worth introducing ourselves to. I'm Fidelio, that's Basilio. Luis's right-hand man, see?
And now you walk with the Ujif at your side. Each ally of a different tribe.
Fascinating. Better to have dependable friends than familiar ones. Something we've got in common.
Not only did you expose a failing of the Sanctus Church, but you dared to bring her alive so Forden himself could do the grisly part before all his flock.
That was not our intent.
Oh, same idea, yeah? A real person's head gets more eyes on you than some decapitated beast. And now, you're the names on everyone's lips, aren't you?
No. I only read it wrong. And you weren't afraid to make an enemy of the church to do it. It's quite a feat for a no-name candidate to so deftly rub Forden's face in the dirt. A wake-up call, I'm sure. For those who only know his honeyed words.
Oh, Lord Luis, we really should be going.
Relax. You're in the middle of a conversation.
I like a show of strength as much as the next girl, but I do so hate violent spectacles. A view from the sky sounds so much more enchanting, don't you think?
So this is what's become of Luis.
But considering
There was something eerie to him even as a lad, but I'd never expected him to reach such heights.
Do you suppose we have his attention?
Last time he told us we had to demonstrate our power first. I'd like to think that if he went out of his way to talk to us, that's something we earned.
Oh, loves, I've got a message from Count Luis. He says he'll be sending a messenger along soon, so stay in the city, would you? And I have to say, I might not want to let you out of my sight either.
I don't think I'd take that.
Master Luis? Master Luis was just here. What happened?
Well, he just left. You weren't told?
We'd better be going back as well.
Go and give it a stick burn.
What's so special about those fools?
We're the main characters. And I think the main action in the cutscene right here.
Luis is having a go for Popeye, eh? Are you officially all flunkies in arms now, then?
That's the idea.
It's not ideal, or it might be a trap.
Oh, it definitely is a trap. I wish I had that live person.
It might be a trap. Don't get cold feet now. We knew going in that any plan to win his favor would be dangerous.
We have finally taken the first step in saving His Highness the Prince. If we can get the formula, then we yet have a chance of lifting the curse.
How fares His Highness anyway? He still fights?
I took a look in the Farsight mirror a while ago. He's still asleep. But nothing's changed about his condition.
And do we know where this formula is?
No, but he's bound to keep it somewhere secret if it's evidence linking him to the assassination. Still, a formula would be useless unless it's within arm's reach for emergencies.
If it's something he'd keep close, then...
It's in his gauntlet runner, it's in his pocket, it's engraved on his body.
I love I love the Ethan 5, no, it's on his gun. Or...
Wouldn't that be inside his gauntlet runner?
It's as good a chance as any. Getting inside would be a pain for anyone else, including us.
He said he would send a messenger. Perhaps it would be wise to wait until we've heard his missive.
Good point. Let's just wait for word then.
And I think this is the wisest thing before you finally stop.
Joanna, a backwater sanctuarist denies me my moment of triumph. She defiles the very church itself. Oh, and naturally it was an elder of all people who stood her before me. Will that benighted tribe never stop dogging my heels?
An idea occurs, Your Eminence. For the tournament's next challenge, let us center the competition on a show of piety. Make them prove their Sanctus faith. After all, Sanctism is the state religion. It would be the barest of leaps to suggest that loyalty to the Church is loyalty to the state.
I assume you have a plan.
Altaberry's our next destination. The very seat of the faith outside the capital. I thought we might propose another hunt. This time for relics.
Ah, the so-called divine relics. Those false idols the pagans consider relics of their gods.
No, seriously.
What need does the world have for gods beyond ours? Soon, they will talk of nothing but how to win the Sanctus Church's favor. Your Eminence's influence would be sure to reach even greater heights.
And in the pagan lands, the greedier candidates will plunder and pillage for idols as they see fit. Fine footholds for our missionaries, all without getting our hands dirty. The collection of divine relics should be a spectacle held on Saint's Day. Our divine right will be undeniable. Once I take the throne, I will re-establish that these relics originally belonged to the Sanctus Church, and that they were ransacked from us in the course of history.
Your Eminence, on that day, I should be grateful to be honored with a proper title.
Say no more. A concession only fair for the right hand of the Sanctifex.
Ever at your service. You do not bow your head.
Oh, humblest apologies.
What troubles you, my child?
Well, my concern would be about the risks involved. Some theories suggest even the royal scepter was originally one of these relics. In the unlikely event that a divine relic were to be found to nullify the king's magic...
If such a relic existed, it would have been found long ago. You burden yourself with such fears. All you need to do is be a good saint. Smile, wave, and bless.
Rella, you are to return to the royal capital and gather the people under my banner.
Understood.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Hello? A word. Some odd blighter left a letter for you last night. Said he was Louis's man. Nightcrawler, today, come. Bit curt if I'm honest, hardly diplomatic. Seems like this Nightcrawler place is some sort of pub or club. But do you know where it is?
On the city's outskirts. Seemed fairly dingy to my eyes. I can't imagine Luis at a haunt like that.
You think it's a trap?
Again,
maybe he's coming to us?
If he wanted to trap us, I doubt he would make it so obvious. Though that doesn't guarantee our safety there, of course.
We have little other option but to show up.
I'll hang about in the runner. Keep myself busy with tinkering. Let me know if you talk yourself onto Luis's craft, eh?
Right then. Let's be off to this night prowler.
So, next time we're seeing men about Night Prowler, today we cut off ahead. Tune in next time.
Let's hurry.
Tune in next time to see the adventure. Bye, folks.